Little Timmy sip.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am coming at ya with a crazy beautiful makeup look. And it is all using, boom, the Full Spectrum palette. Oh yes, that palette is so fun. And yes, I did dip into the BH Cosmetics palette just a little bit. So before we get into the makeup look, you should go ahead. Yep, go ahead. Hit that subscribe button. I'll wait. Just kidding. And follow me on my social medias. They'll be hanging around the screen and also linked down below. And thumbs up if you like makeup videos. So if you want to see how to get this green emerald eye look, then keep on watching. So because I'm going to be doing like a pretty exaggerated eye look, I am going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer as my eye primer. Now, I'm not going to take the concealer all the way up to my brow bone though, because it is a lot lighter. So I'm going to blend it outwards, so you won't really be able to see it, focusing most of it on my actual eyelids. Then just to set it, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder and just dip a big fluffy brush in it and quickly just set that concealer so it doesn't crease while I'm doing my other eye. And then quickly with my Laura Mercier setting powder, just going to set that concealer. And then I have no creasing on that one. I think I'm also going to put a very small amount on the bottom of my lash line. So I'm just very sparingly dabbing it underneath my lash line because you do have to blend it out. So once you have your desired amount on the bottom, clean off your brush, make sure there's no concealer left on it, and then just gently pat it and drag it down. Now be very careful setting the lower lash line. So all I'm going to do is dab the very tip of my fluffy brush in my setting powder and ever so gently swipe it underneath my eye. There we are. Set. So I'm going to be using the Full Spectrum palette, as I mentioned earlier. And I'm going to be using these two green colors, as well as dipping into my BH Cosmetics Smoky Eyes. And I'm going to be dipping into that green color from this palette as well. So because I laid down the concealer as my eye primer, I'm also going to use my Mist and Fix and wet brushes because I want the most color payoff, like the most I can get. So I am very, very gently going to spray my brush. Not a lot. Dipping in to this white color and putting that just in the very corner of my eyelid. And I am packing this on because I want it to be very, very, very pigmented. So I'm not getting the color payoff that I hoped for. So I'm going to try wetting my brush a little bit more and dipping into that white color. Okay, that color payoff is a bit better. A bit better. So the next color that I'm going to dip into is this green color right here. It is very light and bright. The next green color I'm going to be dipping into is this green right here, and that is going to go on the rest of my lid from about here back. And now I'm going to take a small blending brush with this shimmery yellow color just to blend the two greens together. So your blend should look something like this, and don't worry, we're going to blend the crease. So that is where I'm going to take this green color from my BH Cosmetics with a tiny bit of this lighter green color, and I'm going to blend and buff that into the crease. And I'm going to be using the same small blending brush. So I just went back and forth 2 times to get a good mixture of the product on my brush. Tap off the excess, blend that into your outer crease, closer to the outer corner. So, and then once you have your outer crease blended, I'm going to take a mixture of these 2 green colors to do the rest of my crease, but you use most of it is going to be mean and only a very little of hater. So now to deepen up my crease, I'm actually going to take this blacky gray color. Now, you have to be very, very careful because you don't want to black out your look. So you take the smallest blending brush you have, dip into it once, knock off the excess, and it's going to look like you don't have anything on your brush, and that is okay. So go into your crease and just gently deepen it up. It's just to add some dimension to the look. Voila. I'm going to try to get my white just to pop a bit more. I'm not too happy with it, so I'm going to try this white shimmery shade from my BH Cosmetics palette, and let's hope that that gives me what I want. Definitely gave me more than the white shade did in the Full Spectrum palette, so I'm quite happy. Beautiful. Then just to blend that together, I'm just going to take the light shimmery green shade and just go over where the two colors meet. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to keep the same idea that we have going on the top on the bottom. So I'm going to take my tiny precision blending brush, and I'm going to start darkest to lightest. So I'm going to take that green shade from the Full Spectrum palette, knock a ton of the excess off, and smoke that on the lower lash line. And with the green shimmer shade, make sure those two colors are blended together nicely. And then with the white shimmer shade, and just in the very corner. Perfect. So now I'm just going to do small finishing touches. I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Beautiful. So for my inner corner highlight today, I think I'm actually going to use this pigment here. It's in the shade Sexy. And I'm just going to put that. Oh. Not as highlighty as I thought, but that's okay. Don't worry, I got highlight. I know this guy won't let me down. Woo, look at that. Let's just give it a little bit of a swatch so you can see what I mean. Oh my goodness sakes. See, I tried to do something new, but I always fall back on the good, trusted items. Just in case anybody was wondering, this is the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion in shade BR0201. Okay, so now next I'm going to take my concealer pencil and do my waterline. And then I take my Black Marc Jacobs eyeliner and I just get underneath my eyelashes. I'm going to take my crappy Sephora felt tip eyeliner and just make a black line on top of my lashes.
Oops, I messed up a little bit. No big deal. I find you gotta roll with the punches with makeup.
All right, I'm gonna jump off real quick and do my lashes off camera, and I will see you in a minute. Mwah. All right, so here is the final look. I did my, all the extra things. I put some lashes on, I put some lipstick on, I did a little bit of highlight, and voila. So here is the look completed. Gorgeous bright greens, accents, many different eye colors, and I say, give it a shot. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this look, and I really, really, really hope that you try this. Try it at home. Step out of your comfort zone, because you know what? You'll be surprised. I will catch all of you on my next video. Love you!